violence incarnate, a killing machine in the ring.
Still didn't even know I can't pronounce his first name, but spell it Inoue, yeah.
But by the time he was done with them, they all knew his name. But every great fighter eventually runs into an opponent who can match them, and the measure of their greatness is found in how they learn and evolve as a result. The great Nonito Donaire was exactly that kind of opponent. He was an icon of the division, with more experience than any fighter Inoue had ever fought. If Inoue wasn't who he claimed, this could have been a disaster. This could well have been the fight that finally broke Naoya Inoue's momentum, leaving his status as the sport's most exciting prospect in tatters. But even great fighters sometimes have to learn that they're not as great as they think. This is fighting as art. Let's go. On fight night, you could cut the tension with a knife. Would the young upstart Inoue finally be tamed by the veteran legend who stood before him? Only time would tell. Things were pretty lively early on here, and Inoue was very clearly looking to make his presence and power felt. These guys weren't going to empty the gas tank in round one or anything, but even still, they were clearly ready to scrap. Donaire was by no means intimidated by Inoue's power. And Inoue was not afraid to assert himself early, even with such a huge name in front of him. We didn't know it just yet, but the stage was already set for a classic. Would round two present any changes for either man? Well, they both seemed to open up in a second, with each fighter trading positions of forward pressure. And even though Donaire was generally taking the shots well, when Inoue landed clean, it had an effect. They were both starting to open up, and make no mistake, they were having success. Donaire, unlike many of Inoue's opponents, was not intimidated in the slightest here. This is good work, really showing his experience here. And while the monster had the power advantage, Donaire could still hurt him. Kick forward, good variation of shot, using his angle, stepping to the left and right. Donaire clearly had Inoue on the retreat for large portions of this round, likely taking it on the scorecards. Really showing very little consequence by way of being just staggered earlier on in this round, but the blood is up here. Round two had clearly seen Donaire recapture momentum. The question now was how Inoue would respond. Nonito knew he could damage Inoue's chin. That much was now clear to him. For a second, before I got trapped in, the experience he's gathered in, Though we didn't know it yet, Inoue's eye socket had actually been fractured by Donaire in round two, leading to vision problems for the rest of the fight. Inoue had never faced this kind of adversity with such a world-class opponent in front of him. Donaire was testing Inoue's mettle in ways that we never imagined. And though this round was closer, momentum was against Inoue, that's for sure. Coming into round four, Donaire was very clearly feeling confident. Now the pressure would be on Inoue to adapt to his opponent's game.
I'm sure someone like Donaire would be extremely confident in his own ability. He knows full well that he can come over it.
But Inoue is the type of fighter who was about to prove that he could make adjustments.
Good stuff. Back to work.
And with power like his, it is never going to take too many clean shots for the momentum to entirely shift.
At some point too, been in his corner for a decade now as well. Right hand, beg your pardon.
Donaire was still applying his pressure, but Inoue was getting more comfortable with it.
Donaire looking forward into another shot, continually pushing Inoue back, as you said, was Donaire's plan.
The fourth round was better for Naoya, but it was still not clear how the judges were seeing it.
4 round clock. Nice right hand, just as Inoue was.
And a big shot from Donaire at the end was a fine exclamation point on the 3 minutes.
And as you say, Inoue just in his empty. That was the shot that just landed.
It wasn't like the fight was slipping away just yet, but Inoue needed